Hey, the light's not bad today. Still from that window. 1 second. You gotta get a dirt curtain over there. Good morning, everybody. Tuesday today. Full disclosure before I start, my cell phone is right nearby, and I always, usually mute it unless I forget. But today I'm going to leave it on because I had to drop my one buddy, Wookie, off at the vet. He's got surgery this morning, so I'm waiting for a call from them. They said it probably won't be till about noon, so shouldn't interrupt the stream today. But just in case something comes up, leaving my phone on in case the vet does call with an issue. He's got to get some teeth out today, unfortunately. He's 15 years old, so, not something I was hoping we'd ever have to do for him, but unfortunately it's come to that. So, yeah, doing the best by him. And I am going to kind of end today's stream with a thought on that, because I know we didn't do an outro last stream, but that's okay. Anyway, we're going to get back into Spiritfarer today. Last time we played, we sent Alice and Summer through the Everdoor as per their requests. Right now we've just got Atul, and Astrid on the ship. So one of our first priorities today will be to rearrange the ship layout, because we left it in kind of a bad spot last time. We were, oh yes, I do want odd seats. We were in the process of lining up everybody's houses properly, so we raised them all way up to the sky, added some stuff at the bottom, and forgot to move everything back down. So that will be a priority today. Apologize if it gets a bit boring, but it is something we have to do today. Okay, we got for errands. Can I have pears? Noodle soup. Corn dogs. Oh. I might not have anything for you. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. That's a start. That's good. Oh, that's a lot of nebula fabric to give up. I guess we got a lot of it though. Oh yeah, I think we're doing okay. Metal rope. I can make zip lines around the ship. Okay, a bit of money anyway. Goodbye, Francis. Okay, let's take a look at our layout. So we're going to look at adding another garden, another field, and another orchard. We're going to do that all kind of along the sheep's pens here. And then we'll keep our... Poor Astrid. We'll keep all our production on the right-hand side of the ship. And maybe the houses more vertical. Left to right. Okay. So, I think we needed logs last time I looked. We need... So that's for the garden. We need maple logs. We need maple logs. We need oak planks and nebula thread. Okay. Maple, oak, and nebula is what we're on the hunt for to start. What you doing, Zena? Okay, let's grab some of these. You. And then we'll go on the hunt for some logs. We won't process them this time, because that's what we did last time by mistake. We went and gathered all the maple we needed, and then we made the mistake of processing it all to planks. Bit of a bad choice, but that's okay. I'm still in the air about what we're going to play after we're done Spiritfarer. I do have some thoughts. And maybe on Thursday's stream, I'll figure out how we can put a poll up. Or maybe we'll do something on TikTok or YouTube and carry it over here. Might be a good choice too. Right. What do we get for treasure? No shinies? Let's grab the stuff right here. He's got planks. Like I said, I would farm stuff for just even the slightest move speed increase. I think that's my only real issue so far. Is I just feel like getting around sometimes, not all the time, sometimes can be a bit slow. And maybe it's because I'm not properly utilizing the ship layout and whatnot, which we've said before, right? Like the slanted roofs for the gliding and whatnot. Looks so grouchy, sheep. Bet you're hungry. You like plain food. There's no hassle with plain food. So yeah, our idea today, like I said, expand on the ship, properly lay it out, and then we're gonna have to do some limb farming too, I believe, because we're starting to run a little tight on some of that. I didn't quite expect the game to be this hectic once you started doing stuff. Excuse me. Like before, it was a good low pace, you know, check stuff occasionally, talk to your people, feed them, hug them. But as we've expanded, I don't want to say busy work because that makes it sound, but it does feel like we're running around the ship a lot more, which is what has led me to want to revamp my layout accordingly. I wonder if odd seeds can be planted in the field or the garden. Check that after this. Wreckage! Oh, 2 shiny spots. Very nice, very nice. Maple logs. Only 1, but that's okay. Thanks for the berries, buddy. No some pork chops? Do I have pork chops for you? I do. It's too bad Extreme J is not here to see this. I know him and I just love that so much. Loom up. Let's see. Oops. I don't think we'd have any nebula silk, or whichever it is. Take care of the wool. I'll have to go farm some of those little nebula bugs. It was a neat minigame, chasing them around the ship. Then we gotta figure out where we get our glide, because we haven't got that yet. I'm gonna leave you, because I know Atal wants fried chicken. So we'll wait for that. Oh, that was quick tea. Rain. Yeah, might have made a mistake building these houses quite so high. It was really unfortunate when poor Daffodil missed her jump earlier. Last game when we were doing the lightning event, and ended up making a bit of a plummet. What could possibly go wrong with the see it now? Two maple logs. Nice, nice. I didn't see if we got any on the first stop. So that might actually get us to where we need to be to build one of our two. Excuse me, one of our two locations. Yeah, it does. Let's do garden or field? Oh, nope, we need... Okay, so we need to do some moving. There. Hey, what did you hold up? Where was our glitch? There. There we go, 2 gardens. Now we need maple logs for the field. Our next order of business. More maple logs. I wonder if we could buy them anywhere. Not that I really want to spend the glims when I know we gotta farm somewhere. Oh, buddy. Oh, coffee's done. Start something cooking and then sleep till morning. Then we'll plot our next course. Oh, what do we have? Lots of cherries. I wonder if we can mix like any of the berries together. Doesn't look like it, eh? That's the Canadian in me. A. Let's do leeks. And pot. See what we get. Deliciousness is what we get. Or Jay. Okay, maple logs. Seeds. Logs. We need. You missed it this morning, buddy. We already fed our friend Vital his pork chops. Okay, so you cannot plant the odd seeds in here. Hey! No? We've learned something. I'll never let him or you starve again, buddy. I promise. I promise. He still wants his fried chicken. We haven't quite gotten that far, but we're working on it. I wish I could just like walk up to a tree that was bearing fruit, put my hand to it, and have it just fall. It'd be so handy. I don't imagine it'd be good for the fruit because we'd probably all hit the ground and bruise, but yeah, I I unfortunately was asked to do that last week, so not something I unfortunately got a lot of say in, but got a little blindsided with a meeting request, unfortunately, but it is what it is, and we will keep on keeping on, as we always do. See, now I don't know where to put that mouse pad, because I've got one on my desk here at home that's got not that I really care about the LED around it, but it's got a couple extra USB ports, so it's good for my I've got my soundbar plugged into it, and I've got one of my monitor lights plugged into it. Feels like I just cleaned up my desk and it's gotten a little disorderly again recently. Were you out on the truck on the weekend? That's where you saw everything? Gotcha. How's he doing? I know he was off for a bit with his fall. I hope everything's okay. Aren't we all, though? I mean, him more so than some of us, but I get it. Maple logs. I'm still trying to figure out how to read some of these things. Wait, does this mean this is all replenished and ready for pickup? I think so? Can't go in there. Cabbage, cotton, broken glass. But we still need maple logs. Is what one of the things we were looking for. I guess we could just go exploring too and start covering more of the map. Let's hit up a couple of these. And we'll get some nebula thread. Excuse me. Bouillabaisse? Bouillabaisse. That coffee. Some money at least. Off we go. So this morning I had to get up a little earlier and get things going. My oldest kitty, my good buddy Wook, he had surgery scheduled this morning. He's got to get a couple teeth pulled. Right, here we go. Or kitty. Oh, twice. How did he be okay? He doesn't have an Everlight. Not that I'm upset. Questions. I wonder if you play this local multi, if the other person control. I'm gonna just assume the other person controls Daffodil. Maybe can catch lightning for you too. Seems like one of those things that would be a good remote play together. Nice. And the coffee's ready. black coffee. I remember one of our old cats, Salem. He was Cher's kitty from her previous marriage. And when we moved to Winnipeg, Salem had stayed with my spouse's ex-husband. And a couple years after we were here, we got a phone call from the vet clinic, or the vet clinic, the pound in Brandon, saying, "Hey, we picked up your cat. He's been caught by the dog pound, just so you're aware. If you don't come pick him up by Friday, we're gonna send him to be euthanized." I was like, "Whoa, hold up. Like, we've moved, but we'll be there. You just got to give us, more than 16 hours to get there." So we did. We went and got him, and apparently he'd just been tossed out by the ex. I don't know what happened there. We never asked anything like that. But we went and got him, and he had ended up being a little unwell. So we took him for some surgery, which got him all fixed up for a bit. But he ended up having Cushing's disease, which is very rare in cats. So he was always hungry. And it was, despite the disease being so terrible, it was kind of funny the one time. My parents were over, and they brought some Tims for us. And they left a couple muffins on a bag in the kitchen. So, unattended, not thinking about it, Salem had snuck into the kitchen, and he grabbed the muffin bag on the counter, and he had it pinched between his teeth, and we saw him walk through the dining room and try and get to the computer in the office where I am. He was trying to sneak it. It looked like he was carrying a lunch, just the way he had the bag in his mouth. It was so cute. Oh, nice. Nice. Onward. Never sleeps. Could be too dark to navigate short. A lot of wreckage. I'm sorry. Xena is my oldest stepson's cat, and she likes to hang around. She's the one that's usually walking all over my desk while I'm playing games. She, as soon as you sneeze or cough or something, she just gives you the business. Not vocal, but she does a little chirp. Hey, how dare you? I will be kind of sad when he moves out and takes her. But at the same time, I will be happy because there's some friction between her and Cream quite often. Which is unfortunate. I wish they could all just learn to get along. Let's cook this chicken. We can always buy more. We don't have fat yet to cook it with, so. Let's do chicken and... chicken. Maybe we can get, like, chicken wraps? Chicken and lettuce? Come on. The nebula bugs. Hello, nebula bug. How do we interact with you? Oh, there we go. I see. Got to talk to somebody up here. Way too vertical again, of course. Whee! Oh, there. Oh, yeah, no, this was a mistake. We're gonna have to climb get super high for some of these bugs. No. Oh, yeah, we gotta take them back to their mother. One at a time. Okay. So far, so good. Where are the rest? Yeah. I probably. Oh, there's... Okay, let's get some more nebula thread. Oh, shoot. Okay. I guess we're going there. Really, maple logs. Wood orchard. Need an oak plank and nebula thread. To eat it. You had that last time. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that's why. Not very good at this today. I got asked when I did the intake for Wook this morning for the vet. He's 15 years old. So we did the pre-anesthetic paperwork or blood check a couple weeks ago for him. And everything was fine. They were a little concerned about his kidney function being a bit high, but they said in a cat his age is not a surprise. So they had to do IV feed for him today, which I'm fine with. But they'd said to me, like, in the unlikely event that something goes wrong, do you want us to do life-saving measures? And I felt bad because I actually actually had to stop and think about it for a second. And not because I don't love him, but because he's 15 years old, right? Like, it's not that I'm not willing to do that for him. I don't want him to be in any discomfort, right? So it was a tough question. Like, it was a realistic ask. By no means did I feel that they were asking something unreasonable. Just, not a question as expected. Need to get some more fruit trees too. These odd seeds are always, well, odd, I guess. Is it the right term? New course. Still need maple logs. Where we go? Rice, leeks, apple, pork, linen, rare chests. Oak log. Okay, so they're replenishing. I gotcha. I see. Alright. We're starting to understand. Air chicken pork. Let's go check. I think we can do the next orchard. Just need one oak plank. I believe I can do that. There. Oak log. Nice. Alright, let's get our other orchard. See if we got seeds for it. I don't believe we do yet. Sorry. Pardon me. Yeah, this first. Nice. Nice fit. Happy with this. Still not sure how we're going to lay everything out. So we got apples and cherries already. Let's go find somewhere we can get a new tree. I think that one we can get pears. Here. Pear seeds. And we can buy chicken and pork. For a ton. Because he deserves it. Gosh darn it. You cannot be sheared because you have no wool. I did learn something interesting about cats, though. At least the vet had told me last time when we were talking about Wookiee's dental surgery today. I said, "Are you pulling all his teeth, or just one couple?" They're like, "No, we just need to do a couple." Okay. I said, "I just want to make sure, because if I got to do some diet changes for him, then I'm willing to do that. I just need to understand what's going on." And they'd said, "Actually, no. Cats will generally not chew their food as much. Like, they'll crunch it once or twice to break it up, but for the most part, they'll swallow most of their kibble whole." I said, "Oh?" She's like, "Yeah, you ever notice, like, if your cat gets sick and, like, tosses up, that most of the food is, you know, undigested?" It's like, "Yeah?" They're like, "That's because they don't do a lot of chewing." I was like, "Oh, that's very interesting. I had no idea." The things we learn as responsible pet owners. Are they really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I guess it makes sense, right? Like, they would rely more on their stomachs to do the processing than the teeth. At least, I imagine, domesticated. Imagine if you got something in the wild, it'd be a lot different story, because they would need to rip and tear more than a domesticated animal. Yeah. Must remember, next time we find a sheep, 'cause I know I did find someone somewhere, just didn't collect it. If we shear it and then bring it onto the ship, it will have wool again when we get it on the ship, so we can essentially double shear. We can make our own clothing. Transmog from WoW and me just begs for it. Oh, of course, as soon as I go to bed, the kitchen's done. Bird food. Bird food. No different than being at home, I guess. Which I can say, because I'm the one that does most of the cooking. So that's fair. Meat stew. I guess that's applicable for chicken, right? Doesn't necessarily say dark or white meat. Just meat. Excuse me. Gotta remember to sell our tea too when we're in the city. Because it sells for a pretty penny. Some more tea so we can sell it. We should try and find some more rice seeds. I imagine that's part of the thing we're missing for recipes. Excuse me. What's up, buddy? Okay, what do you got? Celery, sunflower, pear. I do want a pear. Calories. Sunflowers. Cabbage. Metal rope I don't think we need yet. Pork chops are an absolute must. What the heck? We'll buy the song. There's the other sheep. Hello, sheep. Come with me. Got a home for you. No, I am not able to double shear this sheep. Must have been just luck last time. We already bought your stuff, dude. I don't think I know you. I think my partner wouldn't like it if I was talking to a strange chap. Ugh. I don't know about this. Not exactly a nice feeling. Huzzah! Okay, we need to find a key to get in there. Ah! No! Not very good at this. There we go. How do we get in? So we need a key to get in this house. Okay. I'm sure we need to glide to get to that. I can find my keys. Okay, so there's lost keys somewhere. I'll bet you they're in that chest that we can't get to yet. Let's go plant our pear tree. And we'll talk to Francis. Do you have anything to tell you, my friend? Oh, nope, we do. Goodbye. Goodbye, Princess. 'Twas a pleasure. Maple logs on the agenda. You know what we could do? No. Try this tuna. I haven't done this yet. See what this is. Hungry? I always say clean dishes make delicious dishes. You know, now that I've done it, and I think about it, feeding them whatever, and then immediately going in for a hug is like being at a restaurant, and you just get your food, the waitress has just delivered your food and sets it down, and you take your first bite after she's walked away, and then she like immediately appears out of nowhere and is like, how's your food? When you've got that mouthful, you can do nothing more than like, I kind of feel that now, and I feel like a bit of a just wrong for doing it to my people all the time now. Turns out we are the bad guy. I know, right? Yeah, at least let me have a bite than more of like the French fries or the vegetables or whatever, you know? Give me a minute to try everything on the plate before you come up with that question. How's everything tasting? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to try everything yet. Who knew? Only the deep subjects here on stream, buddy. Only the deep subjects. Oh, that is a lot brighter than I intended it to be. No, I don't like it. Alright, we had tuna. So we stopped traveling. This is just a tuna fishing spot? There's no minigame? Let's water our plants, then we'll find out. Excuse me. I go and build these extra production facilities and then I don't use them. Bad. Valuable ring, empty shells. Empty shells. Old shoe. Okay. Let's see. Do we just fish for the tuna? I gotta find anything. Oh, I guess we can judge by the rod. Oh, interesting music. the real fights against the fish. This is the real boss battle. Bluefin tuna. Interesting. Let's see if we can do it again. Interesting that they get their own spot on the map. Oh. Yeah, sure. So because the music hasn't changed, does this mean... What the heck? Does this mean this is still tuna? I guess if we can get another one, we'll find it. I don't think so, because the fight's not nearly as bad as it was. Char. Interesting. New fish at least. Still on the quest for maple logs. Let's go off the map. Off the grid, guys. Somewhere we haven't been before. And figure out why we're not cooking anything. We got to sell our tea. Butts. That's why we produce so much of it, so we can sell it. Rookie move. Next time we stop in town. Okay. Celery. Celery. Excuse me. Back in the day too. Oh, another funny pet story. We used to have this gray tabby. Her name was Alias, and this is when my partner and I both smoked. She no longer smokes, and I don't know. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but I can like casually smoke. Like I bought a pack last week. It lasted about 2.5 days. So I think I had my last smoke on Thursday. I haven't had one since. I've got no real desire to have one, which is weird. I mean, I'm not complaining because smoking is expensive and terrible for you, but I don't understand it. I don't understand if there's like an addiction thing that's missing or whatever. Regardless, when we used to smoke in the house, we kept a bowl of vinegar in the computer room because that helps nullify smell. And as anybody who smokes knows, there's a terrible smell with it. So we were smoking in the room, we had this bowl of vinegar, and Alias, this gray tabby, comes walking into the room. And she had 2 perfectly good water fountains in the house. So I don't know why. She walks up to this water bowl, this vinegar bowl, and she like gives it a quick little look, and then what does she do but she dips her tongue in it and takes a lick. I don't know if she thought it was water or whatever, the smell didn't register, but just the saddest look on her face. She's just, oh, you know, probably not the best for her and not the best to laugh at. But in the moment, it was like, what are you doing? Did you not smell this first? Regardless, after that, knowing that this probably wasn't the best for her, we made sure that the vinegar was no longer accessible. And then we made it so that we did not smoke in the house anymore either. Which was a good decision as well. Because it did. It does stink. But I did. I did feel very bad afterwards. In the moment, it was like bewildering that they would do this. Hey, what did we find new? Anything. Nothing. We shall continue to explore. Be able to shear all our sheep soon. That's what we're waiting for all of them to grow. You. I wonder if I should have done this sooner. There's more map exploration. Pardon me. So let's not do that. This will be shearing soon. I want to figure out what we need to make apple pie. I think we actually did have a recipe for it. We'll look after the sawdust and stuff. Making coal. Susan's museum. Oh, nice. Did we actually just happen to plot that perfectly? No, stop. I guess we always come back here. Yes, we can always come back there. That's neat. Nice. Exploration at its finest. Just call me Magellan. Now we can shear all this shit. I think they'd learn to trust you eventually after you've sheared them enough. That look of panic still. Shear sheep at least 50 times. Nice. Susan Museum. What have we got here? Let's work our way down towards where it's directing us to go. Let's see what we find. We know what we're doing. We know the controls. We know our character's name. I still look back on that and just shake my head that I kept confusing Stella and Gwen. I guess I should look at building those, like the windmill and stuff too. Marble and oak. Crusher, was it? Thought we could build the crusher. I guess not. Kitchen, loom, foundry, orchard, windmill, field, sawmill. Probably need to upgrade the ship one more time. But for that, we still need to get our layout done, which we need maple logs for. Excuse me. Jeez, that sawdust takes a long time to cook. Something in the background, probably where it wants us to go next, because we're close. Yeah. Dragon, nebula bugs. Okay, we do want to go to these new places. We just need to get our friggin' maple logs. There we go, maple logs. Once we got that, we can continue on. Okie dokie. Break it through the ice. Should look at our ship upgrades again sometime soon too. Probably still need stuff like comet powder and whatnot that we haven't found yet. I know we needed that for Atol's workshop for one of the upgrades. Comet powder and aluminum? Was it? Comet powder for sure. Which I have not seen to date. I'm curious. What was it? Proof. Yeah, there it is. Comet powder and ash planes. I'm kind of scared to build his improvements because I don't want him to leave. Like I said, he's arguably my favorite spirit so far to date. Make some glass. Okay, this is the one that's very close, or very peculiar about temperature. Particular. Well, it's good to know that unless you like completely overheat it, that it doesn't reset the progress bar. Everything else is caught up. We have time to try this again. Ceramic bowl. In the bowl, as Scotty K would say. I don't know if you're still on TikTok. Have you ever seen that dude? Scotty K Fitness? That dude is jacked. I know you want fried chicken. Either sell this or move it. Oh man, he is huge. And he's got a majestic mustache. Not gonna lie. And you know, I really like the messages he has. I believe he's a very positive influence on the platform. A little more in the night? We're gonna find out. Looks like we can. Which is good, because we just want these trees. Don't worry, we'll be quick, guys. We'll get you to bed at a reasonable time. I feel bad that Daffodil has to help with this. Like, you think Atoll or Astrid could come on land and help. Like, he's already here. Grab an end of the saw and give me a hand, dude. Maybe if I'd given him his pork chop sooner, he'd be more inclined to help. I think we can build our other field. This one. Why don't those line up the same? Well, question for when my OCD won't be as triggered. Okay, so we got that done. That was our primary goal, was to get this lined up. Now we will, as exciting as it sounds, we will get this ship laid out a bit better. So we don't have people a million miles in the sky. Like that, but I don't like that there's that dead space then. Try it. See how it goes. No, I didn't want to move you. Oh, I see. Can't do that because it's... Never mind. Green is okay. The loom down. Kitchen on top of the loom. You'll fit nicely right there. I wish you could rotate them. Because I would totally rotate this house to fit here. I'm trying to just build a flat-ish level for the thunderstorms. Well, maybe we'll slide this one over. So we've got the slant on the roof. Oh, but then that... No, I can't do that. It'll bother me. I know. We'll make it work. There, that's a bit better layout for me. I'm happier with this. This pleases me. You don't need water, pear tree? I wonder if we can pick which song we play now that we've got two. Oh, apparently not. Mind you, summer taught us this song, so it feels like the right thing to play. I wonder why it let us buy the other song then. I wonder if we'll get like a music box or something maybe? I miss summer. I used to play music for the vegetables and plants too. There we go. We got a pear tree. I'm going to remember our layout because everything's changed. Because I know we got... Did Grandma teach us the apple pie? Apple pie. Apple pie recipe before we escorted her along? Yes, she did. So we need apple and flour. I imagine the flour probably comes from the windmill? Me. I know we've looked. I'm gonna have to check again. What do we need for a windmill? Marble and oak. So we've got the oak. I'm sure we can refine 13 more oak planks. Marble. We need. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were getting logs. Aluminum, we've got lots of aluminum. We need is marble. rice, leeks, apple, pork, linen. Iron, coal, slate. Okay. Let's go. We'll work our way right to left. New. South Point Docks. Hello, sheep. Feed y'all and we'll come back and shear you. Don't know if that's the effective way to do it. Effective. Don't know if they actually to register time to feed or not. So we're learning things. I don't think so. I think it's a once they're fed, they're fed. Kind of like giving people their food and then giving them a hug immediately after, right? Still counts as feeding them. Which we should do again. Bet you they're hungry. I'm coming. Let's do it. See how it works now that we laid this out a bit different. It is wider to run back and forth. Listen to that. Oh shoot! That's silly. Still recovered. Ish. If you could zoom the camera out a bit, that would be kind of cool too. Well, we got a pretty good view. Oh, that's my own fault, and nobody's fault but my own. I wonder if the lightning storms have ranks kind of like the jellies do. Never looked at that. Ooh, that was close. Shazam! Nice, nice, nice. Get that sound. What are we growing now? Cabbages. My cabbages. Fruit vendor. So my son suggested I watch the anime Food Wars because he knows I love cooking and whatnot. It's like, you know what? Yeah, let me see what it's all about. I might give it a try. And then I did some research on it, and I do not believe I will be watching Food Wars because it seems like a soft, adult cartoon mix with anime. I called him out on it. I'm like, dude. He's like, yeah, I know. I was just gonna see how I get you to do. It's like, bro, rude. You got your Spiritfarer already? Did we get Alice's? I'm pretty sure. Oh, yes, no, yes. You hungry? A word. Mm-hmm. Starving. Here, have some. No, pork chops are only for a tall. Oh, grain salad. And a hunk. Oh, my partner really likes that one. I've never, I gave it a try. I couldn't get into it as much as she did. I mean, I'll watch it if she's watching it, but yeah, I tried. I do like Nathan Fillion. I wish they would have done more with Firefly back in the day. Do some rice. I've been still trying to do the complete watch through of the Arrowverse. I think I'm in phase 4 right now. I did like that they did Constantine in one of the episodes of Arrow. Not that I like the actor they chose for Constantine. I miss, and I know they'd never get it for TV, but I liked Keanu Reeves as Constantine as well in the movies. I think they're doing another one if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm waiting to the point till I get to like, I'm gonna feel bad saying this, and you can call me out on it. I've never watched Buffy. Or Spike, or whatever the other ones were. I'm patiently waiting for the new Dexter to come out. Buffy's good, yeah. I've never heard anything bad about it, so I don't know why I haven't given it any time, to be honest. Maybe I'll see if the partner wants to watch that one with me. We've been looking for something to watch together. Every now and again we'll do an episode of the old CSI or Supernatural. I love Supernatural, personally. But that's just like when we're bored and looking for something to watch. We were watching, it hit something I cannot pass. We were watching From, which was really good. We're waiting for a new season of that to show up as well. I was enjoying From anyway. that we've run into. Once we're done processing here. Nice. What have we hit? Something. Let's go see what Albert's got to say. Oh, nice. It was Sarah Michelle Gellar, correct? Nice. She was in the prequels to Dexter. The Dexter Original Sin, I believe it's called. We watched that one too. I was actually rather quite pleased with the casting choices they made. Like the actors they found to do like young Batista and LaGuerta and Masuka and all that, I thought they were pretty spot on to the originals. Although nothing beats Michael C. Hall as Dexter. I think that's a role that was just made for him. It would be like I'm pretty sure. Okay, now hold on. We're gonna Google this. Let's go to IMDb. There. I think I can tell you. Dexter Originals. I know it's got Christian Slater in it. He plays the father. Patrick Gibson, Christian Slater, Michael C. Hall, Patrick Dempsey. Sarah Michelle Gellar plays Tanya Martin. Yep, she is in it. Metal. I do not have any. No glass either, eh? Oh, I guess we used it all for lightning in a bottle. We'll have to buy some more bottles. Alright, Albert. Hit me with a dad joke. Uh-oh. Got a beautiful orchard with apples. Do you know what lives in there? You do know what lives and reads inside, don't you? Book for... Bro. Get out. Dad mode. Endure 10 of Albert's jokes. Nice. That's an achievement I don't mind getting. Okay. I need a rock destroyer, which I need marble and fire glow for. Oh, I can do this. chicken coop, lounge, and crusher. Let's about our ship. The flawless beluga, which we cannot afford. Now let's do our blueprint team. Guess we'll be back when we can do a rock crusher. Silly Albert. Okay, chicken coop, lounge, and crusher. Crusher. Ash planks, pulsar ignite, and zinc ignite. Okay. Chicken coop needs ash planks. Let's go to lounge. Lounge. Relax, have a drink, listen to a tune. Ash and zinc. Hey, all stuff we don't have. How many obols do we have? Just one. So we need to find another spirit. Okay, so we can't go there because the rock's blocking. Here we've got 2 rare chests yet to find. Rare chests. Monberg. Let's go check it out. Then we'll call it a day after that. Where's my sprinklers at? Need some Stardew Valley magic going here. And some pears on the tree would be nice too. A fruit I could never get behind. I don't know why. There's just something about the taste of it. I won't eat that. Why not? Dude. Are you just not hungry? Bro. Rude. I know, you want some chicken. I need to learn how to make fat. Probably done by by adding a picture. Cherishing. Right after I did all the wool cloth too. Wool fabric. Fiber, that is. There we are. Wool fiber. really keep a notepad with what I need. My memory sucks these days. Instead of having to run back and forth to the blueprint table all the time. I know, you want your chicken. I will get your chicken, I promise. I think we need the windmill, if I remember right. It says you could crush sunflower seeds into oil? Which I assume would be a sort of fat? I mean, I cook with sunflower seed oil. So I'm assuming so. Also looks like we're gonna need more seeds. Yes, we are. Not plan our last shopping trip very well. But we're where we need to be. There's a shop here. Loneburg. Doesn't look like a very big outpost. We shall find out. Hey, buddy. I'll board it up. The TV. Chicken coop upgrade. Whee! Almost launched herself into the frozen sea there. Oh, another spirit! Nice. Hello. Waiting for someone. Don't bother me. Fuck. What are you? Cabbage and cotton. Nothing is stopping you from weaving this into cotton thread. Okay. About here. Glass and rope. Okay. Not much there. That was unfortunate. Other than the chicken coop upgrade. Bottles. Right. We'll hop into our house. Save and quit. It's supposed to rain today, but I don't see a cloud in the sky. Makes me sad. Alright. That's it for today. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. Just wanted to wrap up today. We're going to talk about just a quick little chat about kindness. So I'm going to give it a pause for my video edit in a minute. Alright. So, didn't accomplish a whole bunch in the game today, but we did get our building laid out, which was nice. To wrap up today's session, got an outro today, and I want to do just a quick thing about kindness. So if you didn't catch the stream, or if you just missed me mention it at some point, I had to drop my oldest kitty off at the vet this morning, Wookie. He's 15 years old, and he's got to get a couple teeth extracted. So did that this morning, and they did the intake forms, and they asked me a question I wasn't expecting. She said, if something, on the off chance, the very unlikely chance something were to go wrong during the procedure, do you want us to take life-saving measures? And I had to stop and think for a second, and I felt bad, because it did take me a moment. Because in my head I thought, He's 15 years old. Do I want to have him endure something if that were to happen? And it took me a moment to answer, and the lady finally said, "You know, there's no wrong answer." She said, "It's a tough question, so don't feel bad, whatever your answer is." And I said, "Well, thank you, because I needed to hear that." And I did say to her at that point, yes, you know, he's 15, he's an indoor cat, he doesn't go outside. There's a very good chance that he'll make, 18, 20 years. So I said, yeah, if you can, and if a very rare chance that something were to happen, please do that. But it was just the way she kind of brought it up, right? Like, no pressure, no nothing, and understanding, right? I don't think she would have been disappointed with whatever answer I gave her, especially considering his age, but it's just so tastefully done. So, yeah, just be kind to the people in your life because, there are things like that can catch you off guard or things that'll just blindside you, and how people treat you and how you treat people and the reactions you get. They really say a lot about character, and, simple gestures like that can really help someone in a tough time or to get through their days. So, yeah, that is it for today. We will be back Thursday morning. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Cheers.